What's going on, everybody? Welcome to TeckReacts, where every beat counts. My name is Matt Tech. It's an exciting day, not only in my personal life, but for the channel, because we have brand new Sleep Token album, Even in Arcadia, dropped right now, today, and we are going to do a full album reaction. I'm not going to do the songs that I've already done. So the singles, Emergence, Caramel, Damocles, we've already done those. Those are individual videos. But I do want to go on this experience. And at the time of recording this, I haven't even thought it out. Are we going to do this in one seamless motion? Or are we going to break this up into individual songs? Part of me kind of just wants to do it all in one sitting, to include the songs we've already done too, because I want to experience the album front to back. Now, here's some promises that I'm going to make to you. I am not going to be able to dissect the lore of the album in the first sitting. I'll just be honest with you. I'm not really going to be able to dissect all of the lyrics. This is going to be a first pass, and it's just going to be my literal first impressions, with the exception of the other three songs that we've already done. So look, I don't want to waste any time. I really just want to get straight into this thing. And I might decide later to break this up into a bunch of individual videos. For right now, I think I'm just going to keep it one video, actually. So we're going to start right at the top. I'm really excited for the new album. I've been anticipating it for quite some time. The first song is called Look to Windward. And here we go. This is Sleep Token, the first track off the new album, Even in Arcadia. Look to Windward. Here we go. Very video game, Zelda type feel.
Will you listen just as my form starts to fission, losing this war of attrition? Just as I drift away, will you haunt this eclipse in me? 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 With the shadows longer to me than a light, yeah. Moving so slow I could die, yeah. Say you
Those moving layers underneath the droning is cool.
Will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this eclipse in me?
Strings layer is cool. Got some on the strings, got some pizzicato. It's building up.
Now I know why I woke up here on the shoreline, coughing up blood in the twilight. Everything looks the same. Will you haunt this
Will you halt this eclipse in me? It's interesting. Which eclipse is it? A good or a dark one or a bright one? I have goosebumps. Look. Ooh, I got shivers. Oh my goodness, man. Wow. Incredible. Oh, we still got a lot of song to go. Come on. What did he say? Give me a blade and a time and a place? Is that what he said? Hold on, those words were a little eerie. No little angel sitting on my shoulder. Whoa. Give me the edge of a blade and a time and a place, and then what did he say? Leave him cold and pushing up boulders? Dude, he's talking some smack right now. He is talking some dark smack right now. Live by the feather, die by the sword. Does that have to do with this new story we're getting between this battle of House Viridian and Feathered Host? I don't know what each house like represents or what each faction represents, but that seems to be, I mean, obviously this is the first track of the album, but that battle between what he said, feather and sword, it's an interesting weapon of choice. Like why would you choose a feather against a sword? I get the feeling that we'll learn more as we keep listening. That's a tease.
You wish that you could make me
Well, that dissonance. We're gonna get a power ending, or is it just gonna end abruptly? They can play this out. This part feels like very like a restrained anger. He's like seething. Like he's seething back this feeling. Oh, come on, I knew it. And now he's letting it out. Oh my gosh, dude. Whew, what an opener. We had we tried and true to the Sleep Token theme of their albums, man. They just presented you four different genres of music in one 7-minute and 46-minute song. Fantastic. What an opener. I like at the end where he goes back to those original lyrics. Will you hold this eclipse in me? Except he's like seething it. Will you hold this eclipse in me? And then he just like lets it out. Man, there's as evident in the other 3 songs that we have heard so far, there's this internal struggle going on. That's crazy. Okay, so right after this, it leads into Emergence. So let's go ahead and do that. Again, we've done a reaction to this, but I do want to feel the album all the way through.
Living on a promised word. Well, I am the rose you relinquished again. You and I are down head first in another world I had. I have a feeling we're close to the end. So come on, out from underneath who you were.
It's a great song.
Come on,
I've obviously listened to it a few times since it came out.
it's time to emerge.
This flamingo thing. Notice that image in a lot of the illustration of this album. I love the color scheme, by the way.
Are you caught by my nano red glass on my light bulb? Dark
dude.
light on my coat.
These lyrics are great.
Burst out of my chest and hide out in the vents. My blood beats so alive, might bite right through your lens. It's midnight in my mind, I drown in out the daylight. Godspeed to my enemies, I'll be asking for that close. You know the behavior, canines of the savior. Glory to the legion, trauma for the neighbors. Arms around me. rods, space dust for your fuel rods. Dark days for your solstice, dancing through the depths of hellfire on the winds that started from within. My blood beats so alive, might tear right through my skin. So tell me what you meant by living past your half-life, and lockstep with the universe and your well-versed in the afterlife. You know that I'm sanctified by what's below. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, you might be the one to take.
Can't get my headphones to stay on. Oh, the sax. Somebody told me that this is the lady that plays with Bill Murray, which I've done a couple of reactions to recently. Gabby something? What's her name? Gabby? Gabby Rose? Gabby Rose? That she actually plays with Bill Murray. Did she just play with Bill Murray, or did she also play with Attack Attack? I'm not terribly familiar with Attack Attack either. I just know that's where Bill Murray started. So this is different from the... Yeah, this one doesn't have the burning flag on it. This one just has the picture. But did it actually... So this video replaced... Is that significant that this video replaced the official video that had the burning of the flags like the rest of these? This is just like a standalone. I wonder if that was just an accident. This is the only song that has the standalone picture. All of these other ones have the burning flags. Interesting. Okay, so we've heard Emergence. Now we move on to Past Self. Oh, that's awesome. That's a kalimba. They use it in the other song. Also called a finger harp.
You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be. But nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be. But nothing is the same, and some things have to change now, now, now. Clawed out of my woodwork, bolts out of my blue depths, in and out of my dreamscapes. People acting different. One look at my my past self, double take my
That rhyme scheme is very similar to Emergence. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Like listen to the rhythm of that.
but nothing is the same, and some things have to change now, now, now. Clawed out of my woodwork, bolts out of my blue depths, in and out of my dreamscapes, people acting different. One look at my past self, double take on my cash flow, apologizing for shit that frankly I stopped thinking of years ago. And you know I deliberate on cutting out the demons. I still need a dark side, they just need a reason. The passage of the hours into rushing through the seasons, falling through my mind with the leaves on the trees. So
he's saying a lot of things, man, and it just really is reinforcing this internal struggle that's going on. And I don't know if this is like way more. I get this like bright shining light right here. My apologies. My office where I am right now actually faces the east, so the sun rises right here, and it's reflecting off of my wife's like. There's some glass out there by the flower pots. There we go. That should help. Sorry about that. There's just this internal struggle going on, and I don't know if it's the lore or the lore is emblematic of what's going on in the life of the band, specifically Vessel. Because from what I hear, again, not Sleep Token is still somewhat new to me. From what I understand, their like actual identities have been found out and are being revealed, and that's not what they intended. And so now that their like real lives are in the spotlight, there's all this expectation and scrutiny and stuff, you know. And there's something he said in here about like looking at his cash flow, but then not apologizing for anything. I didn't. He's saying a lot of words, and I'm trying to catch them all. He also talks about like cutting out. He's trying to cut out his demons, but he needs to keep them for some reason. I think I heard that. Let's go back a little bit.
enough years ago, and you know I deliberate on cutting out the demons. I still need a dark side, they just need a reason. The passage of the hours into rushing through the seasons, falling through my mind with the leaves on the trees. So keep me alive, keep me believing. But now is the time to take it or leave it. Gave away all my blessings, left off weightless, torn apart by the true believers who turned out to be fake. You're gonna dance on the line with me. You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be. But nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be. But nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. You're the guardian angel, hacking into my brain cells, stepping up from my future, uploading my true self. Did I get this far for nothing, or are you the reward? Guiding hands in this hell house, opening new. If this is love, then I am out of hesitation. Head over heels at elevation, walking an inch above the pavement, taking it stride by stride together. If this is real, then I am all up in a frenzy, not like before when I was empty.
The harmony, the whole thing is being sung in harmony, which is great.
Side by side together. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be. But nothing is the same, some things have to change now. Are you gonna dance?
Nothing is the same, but some things have to change.
You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be. But nothing is the same, some things have to change now, now.
Wow, is this a call to the fans to like, hey, knock it off? Very interesting. What a personal dichotomy to be in, where the fans have gotten you to where you are, but they're also the ones in charge of, like, they're also the ones kind of overseeing your mental health crisis. I mean, that's the dichotomy of populism, right? Gee whiz. Pass off. That one was cool. That one was fairly I don't want to say one-dimensional, but obviously this was meant to not be like a one of their more technical musical prowesses, right? Like this one was the words. Like, let's groove and let's lock in, but I need you to hear what I'm saying. And we did. We heard them loud and clear. Okay, next on the list, according to the track list, is Dangerous. Let's move on to Dangerous.
I wish I could have known that look in your eyes would echo in mine and go back out of my mind across the line. When was the last time I felt like this? Dark desire and tainted place.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
It's like you're dangerous to me. I notice every time we meet. I feel the ground beneath my feet giving way.
Every time we meet, I feel the ground beneath my feet giving way.
You've got me talking in my sleep as if you're conquering my dreams. You have awakened what's beneath again. But I thought I could resist you. Something in me just
Oh, dude. It's got those this part kind of has like that Katy Perry Dark Horse vibe, which was actually ripped off by she actually stole that song from a rapper in St. Louis named Flame. And she settled out of court to keep that song alive. I don't know if you guys knew that, but the Dark Horse song, the chorus, literally ripped straight off from a song from a gentleman named Flame featuring Lecrae. And dude, if you listen to it, it's identical, which is why she had to settle out of court. But this has that same kind of vibe, beam, 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 right? That just that driving, like that Asian guitar. What is it called? What's the type of guitar called? Mandolin? It's not a mandolin. It's something else. But he says something about like when I'm around you, I feel the ground beneath my feet give way. And then he starts talking about something else here about resisting somebody.
Something in me just cannot but insist you.
The music is great.
Just one last time. So when's the last time you tasted blood? Or what would it take to stem the fire? And I am caught in time, like clockwork beneath the permafrost. I'm gonna lose my mind.
What do you say? I'm caught in time like what? Beneath the what? Like clockwork beneath the permafrost. Who comes up with these lyrics, man? They're so wild and yet they work. That offbeat delay was cool. earlier in the song when the drums first come in, it comes in on this like delayed beat, this really off delayed beat. And then it moves into something real straight. And I feel like that lined up with the lyrics somehow. Right here. So there's not really a solid groove yet. And then he moves into the straight. Almost like this whole thing is like I'm trying to accept, but I'm not. There's this resistance back and forth, and you know the beat's not lining up, and it's kind of like shifting, and it creates like this rhythmic dissonance and this uncomfort, and then it's almost like it moves into I have to accept my reality. I have to accept it. And then you move into this feeling of like, I've accepted the discomfort. He's singing the same chorus as before, but you move into this like straight backbeat. Listen to this. It's like uncomfort. Right? Yeah, that's cool, man.
Show me how to dance forever.
I like Vessel's little drops at the end of those phrases. He does that a lot in other songs.
Won't you show me how to dance forever?
Now we're back into the straight beat, right? Again, this feeling of acceptance. I like this part. That's cool. I like that a lot. So then after this is Caramel. Leads straight into Caramel. And again, we start with this finger harp kalimba. There's some glockenspiel in there, some vibraphone, a lot of layers of these different percussion instruments. The main one being that kalimba, though. That's really pretty. This one I haven't listened to as much.
I'm not gonna be there, tripping on the grapevine. They can sing the words while I cry into the bass.
This line's cool.
Wear me out like Prada, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting harder, even just to exhale. Backed up into corners, bitter in the lens. I'm sick of trying to hide it every time they take mine. So stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well.
Oh, okay, so it's almost like, okay, come be with me, live my life. Stick to me like caramel, and let's see how you do. How long do you walk in my shoes before you feel nothing at all? This has got to be like, it's got to be like a love-hate message to the fans, man.
That's what I get for trying to hide in the limelight. Guess that's what I get for having 20
So this one, I pulled the lyrics up because it moves fast. Okay, this is like totally making sense to me now. I say I'm lost, but I beg no pardon. Up on the dice, but low on the cards. I try not to talk about what's harder now. Can I get a mirror side stage? Looking sideways at my own visage getting worse. Every time they try to shout my real name just to get a rise from me. Oh, he's starting to lay it on thick right here in Caramel. I'm not gonna be a perpetuator of their, like, even though I know their real names, I'm not gonna be a perpetuator of that. But there's people out in the crowd shouting their real names just to get a rise out of them. Every time they try to shout my real name just to get a rise from me, acting like I'm never stressed about the hearsay. Wow. And then he says, look, I guess that's what I get for trying to hide in the limelight. I guess that's what I try to get for hiding in plain sight. Guess that's what I get for having 20/20 hindsight. Everybody wants eyes on them. I just want to hear you sing that top line. Whoa. So he is saying everybody else in the spotlight wants the spotlight on them. What's important to him, what's important to Vessel, is the music. What's important to him are the words and you singing them and you internalizing them. Wow. And if you think I don't mean it, then I understand, but I'm glad you came, so let me see those hands. Dang, I didn't really pay much attention to the lyrics of the song the first time I did the reaction to it.
20 hindsight, everybody wants eyes on them. I just want to hear you sing that top line.
Wow.
I think I mean it, then I understand. But I'm still glad you came, so let me see those hands. Stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. Falling free off the final parallel. Sweetest dreams are bitter, but there's no one left to tell. Too young to get bitter over it all. Too old to retaliate like before.
See, now there's this acceptance, right? There's this push and pull that's going on because this upper verse here, he's saying to the fans, like, cut it out. Then he gets to this part where he says, look, I'm too young to get bitter over it. I'm too old to retaliate like before. But I'm too blessed to be caught ungrateful. Too young to get bitter, too old to retaliate, too blessed to get caught ungrateful. So I'll keep dancing along to the rhythm. Wow, dude. Then he goes on to say, this stage is a prison, a beautiful nightmare. And then he's again reaffirming, too young to get bitter. A war of attrition. He starts off the first song about this war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, too old to retaliate. The deepest incisions, I thought I got better. Too blessed to be caught ungrateful. But maybe I didn't. Tell me. Oh my gosh. Tell me, did I give you what you came for? Terrified to answer my own front door, missing my own wings in a realm of angels. So I'll keep dancing along to the road. Dude, this dude writes some deep lyrics.
Over it all. Too old to retaliate like before. Too blessed to be caught ungrateful, I know.
Yeah, he's got a good perspective though.
So I'll keep dancing along to the rhythm. This stage is a prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't.
part goes hard.
Beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given.
It's like a release of anger, you know, a release of this emotion.
But maybe I didn't.
Okay, so that's Caramel. Next up on the album is Even in Arcadia, the song where the album gets its name. Let's get it. Beautiful.
Come now, swing wide those gates. 'Cause I have paid my penance kindly, waiting time for judgment day. Somehow I knew my fate. Turns out the gods we thought were dying were just sharpening their blades. Have you been waiting long for me? I am the final dawn.
Wow.
I am the flood. What was missing from those scriptures will be written in my blood. Deep down into the mud. What good is all this talk of wings when there is nothing left above? Have you been waiting?
This song feels like there's some hopelessness going on. Like, what's the point of having wings when there's nothing left above me? Something about turns out the gods that I thought were dying were just sharpening their blades or something like that. Is that what he said?
Been waiting long. Turns out the gods we thought were dying were just sharpening their blades. Have
Interesting.
you been waiting long for me?
And then he goes into this like I'm the final dawn thing. Is he like embodying a character? Is there
The final dawn. I
I am the flood, right?
What was missing from those scriptures will be written in my blood.
Yeah, what is this character that he's
Deep down into the mud.
again, I don't know.
What good is all this talk of wings when there is nothing left above?
Again, I don't know where we're at on the story of House Viridian Feathered Hosting. I don't know who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, if there is a good guy or a bad guy, or if it's just a battle. And we see who comes out on top. Does the battle resolve itself on this album? We'll see. This is introducing something bigger. It's introducing this character of massive presence, right? Whether it's like one of those big creatures we saw in some of these other videos, or something. Something is different in this song.
Have you been waiting long for me?
depth right here is almost like we're floating. Nothing kind of holding you to the ground yet. That's anger right there. I got shivers. Wow. I love a good cello. This song did not go where I thought it was going to go. And I like that. What is that? It's almost like the end of a vinyl record, it sounds like. Yeah, that. That thing. I can't catch it. Is that the thing? Is that the thing we're talking about here? Okay, so after Even in Arcadia, we get a song called Provider. Let's go.
I wanna be a provider. Gonna you is silk like a spider.
Ooh, a little gospel action.
Roll or die, you bet I'm a rider.
Yeah.
You're out of shell, you're a secret inside out.
Oh, I'm feeling a thick groove coming.
I wanna be a provider. Your guiding hand, your final decider. That bit of fury of fire, stoke your desire. Just let me know that you're mine. I wanna be a provider.
Is ooh, baby. Yeah. This reminds me of like the end of the summoning where you get this like sexy chill vibe, man. Wait, what did he say? What did he say about his phone? Is this about a girl? Is the guy who is the real guy under Vessel married with a family? And is this who this is for? You've been hitting my phone so hard I find it breathing through a tube in the ICU. That's interesting. Is it like she was chasing him type of thing? Whoa, that's cool. Ooh, I like what he did there. You've been hitting my phone so hard. I found it breathing through a tube in the ICU. Like, I see you, the intensive care unit, and then he says, I see you. That's clever. Listen to that.
My phone's so hard, I found it breathing through a tube in the ICU. Yeah, I see you.
Oh yeah, dude.
My body's beating ice in the room. The only good girl this side of the moon.
Only good girl this side of the moon.
That I like to lose.
And you're the only game that I like to lose. This has got to be about a girl. I mean, he says girl.
Look at me like that, got me falling right back. And your fingers focus right on my skin.
Oh, your fingers foxtrot across my skin.
Bodies converse like old friends, exchanging the yes in silence, with something unsaid on both ends.
So is his wife or partner somebody that he had known when he was younger, and there was some time before they became a couple? Golly. Oh, dang.
I wanna be a provider.
Ooh, I'm gonna hear that drum part is awesome. Yeah, dude.
I wanna be a provider.
Something with a spider.
Garner you in silk like a spider.
Garner you in silk like a spider. Ooh.
Roll or die, you bet I'm a rider.
Roll or die, I'm a
Your
rider.
outer shell, your secret inside it.
Yeah, he's saying, I want to take care of you.
And your fingers focus right on my skin.
Yeah, man. Wow. He says, like, this to me sounds like it's just accepting of the fact that the choice in this lifestyle has given him the ability to provide for his family in any way that she wants, in any way that they need, any way that they want. Like, they can make their own life. But then he adds a part at the end that says, like, I can do this even in the daylight. Meaning, in a perfect world where my identity wasn't exposed, we can still go wander the streets and we can walk around and nobody knows who the heck I am, which keeps our privacy intact. And that might be something that's slipping away, right? And then we get into Damocles, which is essentially saying, okay, come walk a day in my shoes, right? Damocles would hit me back.
No alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black.
This is a great song.
And it feels like falling into the sea.
Yeah.
From outer space in seconds to me. And I played this.
You guys really went to town helping me understand this song, because I didn't know what Damocles was when I first heard it.
Like harmony. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom?
This is a fantastic song.
No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
Yeah. It's a cool little groove.
Well, I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game. No golden grand pianos or voices from the shadows will do anything but feel the same. And it feels like falling into the deep. From somewhere way up over the peaks. And I play this chord and days on repeat until the tape runs
The tape runs out.
of me.
Yeah, I didn't catch that the last time.
When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem.
The way the drums follow the vocals here is awesome.
Diamond days are all gone, and who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. Nobody told me I'd be begging for relief when what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. Well, nobody told me I'd get tired of myself when it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
Yeah, man. We got two more. All right, we move into Gethsemane.
I wanted you to know I've learned to live without it. And even though it's cold and now I no longer feel surrounded,
this relationship end badly?
Try to turn myself into for you. Someone who didn't mind the push-pull part of games. Someone who wasn't always crying on the journey back. Someone who didn't feel the low blows either way. But I was waiting for you when all along it was you with the countdown kill switch, and it was me with the blindfold on.
Dude, I pulled the lyrics up for this song. I don't know anything about this guy, but it sounds like we just got done with Provider, right? And now is this a relationship that ended bad? I mean, the words are all over this. Or is this, maybe I need to keep listening, man. You were my harlequin bride. I was your undercover lover. You never saw me naked. You wouldn't even touch me except if you were wasted. But you were trying your best, and that's the thing I tell others. I was your robot companion. You were my favorite color. Youch. This part went by fast, so I'm gonna read this. I'm caught up on the person I tried to turn myself into for you. You can't do that. You can't turn yourself into a different person for someone else. That's a recipe for disaster. Someone who didn't mind the push-pull parlor games. Someone who wasn't always crying on the journey back. Someone who didn't feel the low blows either way. Thought I was waiting for you when all along it was you with the countdown kill switch. It was me with the blindfold on. This sounds like a very toxic relationship.
The blindfold on, trying my best, and that's the thing I tell the mirror. I was in love with the thought that we were in love with each other.
I was in love with the thought that we were in love with each other, but he probably wasn't actually in love with her. This is sad.
With the thought that we were in love with each other. What might be good for your heart might not be good for my head.
Oh, I like this.
What was there at the start?
I like that emptiness on beat one.
Might not be there in the end. Do you wanna hurt me?
Creates this tension, right?
Do you wanna hurt me? 'Cause nobody hurts me better.
Dude, this is a sad song. Holy crap.
Do you wanna hurt me? Do you wanna hurt me? 'Cause nobody hurts me better.
Ooh. Gee whiz. That went hard.
Came
cigarette, the smell of her cigarette ash still sticks to his clothes. Ah.
To you and all your enemies, I've got a few of my own, and this throne didn't come with a gun, so I got a different energy. I still see you when the lights get low, I still hear you when I'm on my own. The parasites and the nightmares calling my name like this one's for you and your problems, your good day job, your bad karma. What are you afraid of? The same drama, show me what you're made of. You talk about your constant pain like I ain't got none, and I've learned to live beside it. And even though it's over now, I will always be reminded.
It is over. Golly. Was it the fame? That was it all the fame and stuff that eventually led to the end of this relationship? What's interesting is the name of the song is Gethsemane. Gethsemane, biblically, is the name of the garden where Judas betrayed Jesus with a kiss. That's got to be significant here. And then, guys, we're on the last song. The last song happens to be the longest song. I'm going to pull the lyrics up. The last song is Infinite Bath. This is it, guys. This is the end of Sleep Token's new album, Even in Arcadia. So far, incredible. Final thoughts after this one, but let's close it out. Eerie. Where's it gonna go? Drones. Where does it move?
When you plucked me from the grotto, sounding like a supermodel. When I would wake in staccato, no lightning in a bottle, just one eye on the target and 2 bricks on the throttle. I know now. That even if I am frozen, timeless as a ghost in my nightmares of the ocean, the precipice I'm approaching, well, you will empty the darkness, you will keep me in motion. I know now.
Interesting. Infinite baths. That's a weird phrase.
Even if I'm on my own, well, the silence is deafening. I could be stuck here alone. Well, even my future is threatening. Something is lifting the bones. Something is down.
don't know what this infinite vast is supposed to be. I'm not grasping the imagery. Ooh, that tension. Oh yeah, something big's coming. That's cool. Hang on to something. This is going to be a great closer in the concert, I can tell. Was a fade out at the end? How are they going to end it? We're not going to end the album on a fade out, are we? Are we? My money's on they end their US tour concerts with this song in grand fashion. Hold on, make sure we're not missing nothing. No, that's it. Something in here. I knew it. I had the lyrics up too, but I thought I heard it. They go back to this thing. Will you halt this eclipse in me from the first song? Then they end the song with teeth of God, blood of man, I will be what I am. There's anger at the end of this song, dude. I mean, anger at the end of the song. I'm not grasping what the infinite baths is supposed to be an imagery for, though. I can't grasp it looking at I'm gonna need some help from you guys. What is this infinite baths thing? What is the bath? Okay. We did it. Yes. We did 56 minutes and 30 seconds of music together over the last 1 hour and 20 minutes together. New Sleep Token album, Even in Arcadia. Obviously, there's a theme in this album of life just kind of sucks right now. But here's the beauty I'm finding in it. Here's some trauma that I've come from that I'm dealing with. I'm going to dance to the rhythm of the music anyway. I was hoping there would be like a lot more hope on this album. But with exception of the final words, teeth of God, blood of man, I will be what I am. He says, all this glory you did not earn, every lesson you did not learn, you will drown in an endless sea. If it's blood that you want from me, you can empty my arteries. Will you halt this eclipse in me? I'm not really sure how to take that ending. The album sounded very vessel-based. Most of these performances were very centered around vessel, even instrumentally. Because not every song had a guitar and drum section in it that we've kind of seen in other Sleep Token albums. There were some tender moments. There was a lot of different instrumentation, and some of it where it was just vessel. So this album did not feature 2, 3, and 4 as much as some of the other albums. And perhaps that's intentional. I'm going to assume it's intentional because there was a deeper message here that's beyond the lore of previous albums. This starts something anew. And so now I'm curious, does this story continue for a few albums like Sleep did? Or does this stand alone as its own thing? Did it start and stop? I don't think we got an ending to our story. With all of the imagery of the castles and the burning of the flags and the different factions and a house divided and the creatures that we saw in the videos, I feel like this is the start of something new that's going to last a couple of albums to really close out this ongoing battle, this ongoing war between the two houses. And that's just where I'm at right now. I'm really looking forward to listening to this album over and over like I've done all the other ones. I loved it. It was great. I said this on one of the last reactions that there is a consistency across this album. This album, the songs sound like they flow together, yet it's distinctly Sleep Token. And that's a tough thing to do, because people are trying to put albums together in search of a hit in the album, and then everything else is just fluff. This is a consistent, intentional story where each song can stand apart, yet they flow into each other, yet they're a cohesive part of the whole. Yet the style is the same throughout the album, but underneath that umbrella, you still know it's Sleep Token because it's a very unique sound and an approach. Anyway, that was amazing. I love the new album. I'm really looking forward to seeing them in September in Chicago with my little brother. Let me know if you're going to be seeing them on their US tour this year. And then I'd love to take some bets. I bet they end their US show with Infinite Baths. It just feels like a heavy closer. And the fact that they faded it out on the album kind of leaves you guessing, how are they going to end it live? Because you go in with this expectation. And I get the feeling that the way that they end Infinite Baths is going to be in grand, spectacular, epic fashion. So let me know what you guys think of the album in the comments. Curious your thoughts. Thanks for hanging out with me during the full listen through of Even in Arcadia. This was amazing. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, head over to the Discord, hang out with us over there where we can talk all things Sleep Token. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.